What's going on, everybody? It's your homeboy Cable Line Network here, chilling out, maxing out in Warframe, glorious Warframe. Alright, y'all, welcome to my new Warframe series, in which I take your favorite anime villain, hero from DC Marvel movie franchise or video game, and I basically make a Warframe out of it, roleplay, and simulate their powers. Alright, y'all. Now, in today's video, it's going to be talking about an all-time favorite of mine, Venom. Now, who is Venom, you ask? Well, Venom is a symbiote and has shown to be adept from fending for itself independent of a host. The symbiote is capable of shape-shifting abilities, including the ability to form spikes or expand its size, as well as mimic the appearance of other humanoids after it is attained a host. The organism can additionally use its shape-shifting abilities to conceal itself by altering its coloration or by becoming completely invisible. It contains a small dimensional aperture, allowing its host to carry items without adding mass to the costume. The symbiote also exhibits telepathic abilities, primarily when it needs to communicate with its host. Because of its contact with Spider-Man, the symbiote grants all of the human host with that hero's powers, and it cannot be detected by his spider sense. As Spider-Man's fighting style is partly dependent on his spider sense, his effectiveness has somewhat dampered when he has battled Eddie Brock, the symbiote's new host. Now, retaining its memory from the time it actually bonded with Spider-Man, the symbiote aka Venom is now capable of producing web similar to Spider-Man's own variety created from itself. Now that we talked about Venom, let's get into the coloring. Alright, y'all, now that we actually talked about who the symbiote or what the symbiote is, let's get into the coloring stage. Alright, now the symbiote is black, by the way. This picture shows kind of purplish. That's because that's the best picture I could find. But yeah, the symbiote is black and white. Alright, now you gotta buy the saturated, well, the classic saturated pack for this. You want to go with this black right down at the lower part of the panel. You'll see it right there. I'm actually favoriting it. Now you want to go with that for the first column. Second column, you want to go with the same type of black. Now for the third column, this is where it gets a bit tricky. Venom did have mixtures of white in his suit, so for the third and the fourth column, you want to have this type of white. Now you can just do it with the classic saturated pack. You don't have to do it with the ice pack. This white is good enough. Alright, now for the fourth column, like I said, you want to go with the same type of white. That really helps out. Now for the energy is what matters. The energy has to be black. Now it's going to kind of look weird when Valkyrie goes to Hysteria and the initial web sling, well, aka Valkyrie's rip line. Alright, now that we talked about that, it's time to get into the mods. You want to have Steel Charge on there. Now, I know Spider-Man was strong, but Venom might be a little bit stronger. He sure is a lot buffer. Now, he was actually able to withstand certain hits that Spider-Man even fell victim to. Now, you want to throw on Redirection. The symbiote did provide a lot of protection to Eddie Brock as well as Spider-Man. Certain hits as well as certain projectiles did not even phase them like it would have in their normal human state. So redirection would complement the symbiote well as vitality. The symbiote did heal as well as made even more powerful its host. Prime example, Eddie Brock, it turned him into a strong Spider-Man basically. Spider-Man made him even more powerful. Now, you want to have flow to complement that power. It was a burst of energy. Peter Parker even stated that he felt more alive than he ever did when the symbiote was attached to him. Having flow on there will complement that perfectly. Alright, now you want to have power efficiency. Now, the symbiote did work with whatever host it was, getting them better in every way, helping them be more efficient, so to say. That's why Streamline will be perfect on there. Blind Rage. Okay, now the symbiote makes you very, very hostile. And because of Brock being jealous of Peter Parker, finding out that he was Spider-Man, he basically blamed Peter Parker for everything. He basically had nothing but rage. He actually lost his fights with Spider-Man because he was blinded by rage. See what I did there? Alright, now you want continuity, the duration. Now, he was able to keep up with Spider-Man, and Spider-Man has a stamina 3 or 4, maybe even 20 times that of a normal human. Alright, y'all, now that I talked to you about these mods, this color scheme, it's time to get to the gameplay. Look at the finished model. Look at it. Okay, just look at. Okay, imagine Venom with guns. Just look at that. And a girl Venom too, giggity. Actually, there was a girl Venom. I actually saw her while I was researching Venom. Surprisingly, yeah. All right. Now, yes, you're looking at Rip Line right here. It just goes so perfect with this. It just does. All right. Now, as you see, the black just goes so well, and then the natural agility of the Warframes matches it so well because the Warframes can stick to walls just like Venom and Spider-Man could. Also, a lot of people were asking me where did I actually get the idea for this. Well, when I first started the game, I got Ember, and then I thought Natsu from Fairy Tail because I'm a big Fairy Tail fan. So then I say, you know, it would actually be pretty cool to try to make Natsu into this. Oh yes, you guys saw that, the spider rip line, haha. Now, once I actually did that, the first episode, people took to it very well, and now I'm up to episode, I believe, 15. I'm just going to keep going strong. I love doing this. People seem to enjoy it, so I'm going to do it as much as I can. Alright, now this is the final part. Now, for some reason, the black really doesn't show well in this game. It honestly looks, I don't know, it just looks like a dirty white to me. But I still can dig it because it does have the white and black elements mixed in there just like the normal Venom does. Haha. Alright. Now, guys, please put in the comments below. I want to hear what new Warframe build should I do? What character? I want to hear it. Alright, y'all. Thanks again for watching. This has been Cable Line Network here. Peace out and talk to y'all later.